there, midlife women. Did you know that you're already wired with all the solutions you'll ever need? Lean in. I know this because I was a psychotherapist in a really traditional setting for years and years and years. So I have over 22 years of experience, much of that spent in private practice providing psychotherapy. Here's what I learned. And this is beautiful because I learned a thing. I learned that all my clients actually came with their solutions. Here I thought I went and got my big bad master's degree and I was going to like dole out my wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this is embarrassing to say out loud. That's just me being transparent. And what I very quickly realized was that the women and men that were coming to see me already had their answers. They were wired with them. And so I look at the women I work with from that lens. It's that you're already empowered. You've got so much wisdom and insight riding around with you all the time. And I think that midlife women forget and we get kind of disconnected from it. And so that's what I want to connect you with today. If any of that sounds good, then hi, my name is Jen. I'm the founder and owner of Laughing Lotus Wellness. I'm a transformational midlife revolution coach. And what I do is really help women get clear about the layers they kind of feel like they can get buried under, right? It might be raising kids. It might be owning businesses, running corporations. It could be that you have written books or had success on stage or whatever it is. You've done all these things. And now maybe you've got aging parents, maybe you have a health problem, maybe your loved one does. There's so many ways that things start to show up in this season of life, right? And we can kind of feel buried. It can kind of feel like we can't see the forest for the trees and like our eyes are barely above water. And so what I love doing is really helping women using my signature course, help them kind of go through this journey with my coaching about where do you want to go? Where have you been? How are we going to get you there, right? Real clarity around your purpose and removing kind of some of the blocks that you might be carrying around with you just from life, #life. We've all got them. And so what I love to do is really help women get that clarity so that you can really fully stand in the impact and legacy that you want to create. And so my ladies are rebels. I'm going to tell you by nature because I am one. And so if this is leaning into your heart space, then awesome. I'm so glad that you're here. So today we're going to talk about knowledge and wisdom because you're already wired with it. And so I think this is such a beautiful thing to unlock a deeper sense of in this stage of your life. So you're going to look at two things today. One, unlock what you know, what you literally intellectually know. So it might be from an education. It might be from owning 4 businesses. It might be from traveling abroad. And so there's so many ways that we can glean really intellectual experiences through life, right? Through traditional formats and learning, etc., right? And then I want you to really think about, but what have I learned as a whole? What have I learned via experience, right? There's like intellect and then there's experience, and they can both, of course, go together really nicely hand in hand. But I want you to think about, how did you get where you are? You have done a million things to get to where you are sitting at your life right now, whether you're loving the way that it looks right now and feels or not. You've done a lot of things and survived a lot of things to be where you are. And so I also want you to take a minute to honor and really witness, what is it that you had to do and learn to get to where you're seated right now in this season of your life? And I'll guarantee you there's some things that it's really easy for us to forget. I am not joking. We are the first people in our own lives to forget the stuff that we've been through and we've learned and the things that we've done. And so it's why it's so important to reflect on that, because it's like, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I did that thing and I did this and I survived that. That was so scary, right? One of my coaching clients today was talking about getting on stage again. She's like, it scares the hell out of me, but I know it's going to bring me joy. And that's what I want to hear. She's scared and she's going to do it anyway, right? That's revolutionary. That's a midlife revolutionary kind of mindset. And so I want you to think about this. What did I bring? How did I get here? The second is define ways to do something with it, right? You have all of this harnessed magic that you're holding on to, this divine wisdom, intellectual capacity. Oh my God, it's time. Go do a thing with it. I don't care if it's teaching it in like a continuing ed course. I don't care if it's writing a book about it. I don't care if it's volunteering, speaking about it, mentorship. There are a million ways in your midlife to actually get out there and then dole out your wisdom, because the world needs what you know. No two people can ever know exactly what you know in quite the same way, because no two people have the same exact education and then experiences that kind of combine together to make you who you are. And so I really want you to kind of honor that, right? Unlocking all of the things of who you are in this season of your life, really fully stepping into your knowledge and wisdom is literally one of the most beautiful and powerful things you can possibly do. I'm willing to tell you that I am vastly guessing you underestimate the power that you're holding in yourself that somebody else really needs. And so that's what I want you to kind of think about this go around is, okay, what do I know? What do I actually know, right? What have I experienced? And where the hell can I dole that out? Because there is something so powerful, and I'm going to tell you this is kind of a secret. It is one of my belief systems that with your life, one of the pieces you really want to harness is service. Is like, okay, I have been blessed with all these teachable moments, these lessons, these challenges, all of these great gifts in my life. And I got here, and what can I do with that? And deep meaning often comes from sharing what we know. And it doesn't matter what some of us are more introvert or extrovert. I totally get that, right? Everyone's not going to walk on a stage and tell their story. But there are many of us that are brave enough to do so, but also we need those introverted, quiet people to write their books, to volunteer behind the scenes, right? To share their wisdom, even if it's in a one-on-one situation. It doesn't matter how you do it. Create a film. I don't care how you do it. Finding and tapping into who you are and how you're wired and then delivering that out to the world is one of the greatest things we do. I think it was Oprah, I'm probably butchering this, that said, one of your first orders of business in life is to figure out what your purpose is, and the next is to figure out how the hell you give that to the world. And that is absolutely what I believe. And so I want you to tap into all that knowledge and wisdom, and I want you to take it out in the world, and I want you to share it in the best way possible that only you can offer the world, right? That's the magic. And that's one of the biggest pieces of this season of life that I think is so powerful, is that awareness that you are carrying magic that nobody else has. So what I want to say is this: if you would like to start harnessing this kind of midlife journey and you're like, I'm not exactly sure where to start, then I would really encourage you to head on over and let me give you some free gifts to kind of support your journey. If you go on my website, you can subscribe to my email list, which is a great way to just get to kind of know about me, about midlife revolution, all the things that I'm teaching, but also there is a spot that will pop up that when you come to my website, it'll say, hey, would you like a free gift? And your answer is yes. Your answer is yes. Go in and have some of those experiences that I offer through that. They're like little nuggets of coaching that you get to receive in your inbox. Go tap into that. That's why it's there. And so you can head right over to laughinglotuswellness.com. Again, that's laughinglotuswellness.com, and get those free gifts. I created them for y'all. It's exactly why I made it, so that you could have access to those tools. And you'll learn a little bit more about purpose and the ways that you're kind of use mindset for those things. Really powerful stuff. So until next time, my friends, I am sending you blessings, love, and light. This is Jen signing off to support you as you rise on your path to purpose and this beautiful midlife revolution on your terms and the way that you want to do it, using all that beautiful wisdom that you have gleaned in your life, because you are a superpower and you might not even know it. So let's figure out how to help you do that and create that midlife revolution.